So don't let them steal your life.
What is up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Morgan, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe and turn on my post notifications. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPhone video. So as you can see by the title, I have the iPhone 13. I have this in the color blue, and I have a cute little Casetify case on it, like every other person that ever existed on YouTube, because they have cute cases that are good. Not sponsored, but still love Casetify. Casetify sponsor me. So getting into it, here is my lock screen. I made this on Canva using a bunch of images I found on Pinterest. I have that board, I think, on my Pinterest page, so you can go and find it. It doesn't have my lock screen, but it does have all the photos that I used in it. It's kind of like what I see as a mood / inspiration board for my life at the moment, and I just thought it was super cute. Most people don't look at their lock screens that often, so it's not that big of a deal. I just wanted it to be cool. I like a good collage. I can never pick one photo, so that's why I chose that. So going into my phone, this is my home page. It's all of the apps that either come with the phone or like basic apps that aren't that exciting / I use but don't use. You know what I mean? So in the top left corner, I have a little color widget. This is of Tigger. It's super cute. And it has the time, the day. As you can see, Tuesday, March 15th. And my battery percentage, which is actually not too low at the moment. I think that's probably a good thing for when filming a video. So the first apps that I obviously have are my photos and my camera. Basic things, that's what you need in a phone. Then I have calendar. I don't actually really use my calendar. I don't put any dates on there. Sometimes I just want to know what the day is. And I have Gmail, which I do use quite frequently. I have like 4 different email accounts. I think 2 of them I made just so that I could log into something. Don't think they actually get emails sent to them. Live for Gmail, love Gmail. Fantastic. I have settings, obviously you need that. Clock, I use my clock for every single item on here. I use a timer, usually for food. I have some alarms. I don't really use any alarms because I don't have any use for them at the moment, but when I do need an alarm, very helpful. FaceTime, messages, the apps that come with the phone. Google Drive, I don't actually use it at the moment, but when I was studying, that was very helpful for assessments and documents, everything like that school-wise. Then I have my notes, which I'm not going to click on. I have so many notes. I use notes for everything. If I have some sort of thought or idea, I write it down. I would go into there, but I actually have no idea what notes I have. Maybe we'll click on. Wait, okay. Never mind. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, so I spent the last minute trying to clear some notes because I actually had some passwords on there. I don't think I really want to give all my passwords out to the world. You might enjoy it. I might not enjoy being hacked. So I have passwords. I have my monthly earnings, which is from my TikTok live streaming. I have some video ideas. As you can see, the first one there is what's on my iPhone, which I'm filming right now. I have a list of quotes from friends and family when they say ridiculous things. If I remember, I will write them down. There are so many. I need to read some out. Well, my favorite one ever. Of course I'm not okay, I study dance. If you didn't know, I did a 3-year dance course. There's some really random ones. I'm not going to read them out. I'm not. They exist. Then I have a white chocolate cream cheese icing recipe. White chocolate cream cheese icing is amazing if you're ever making a cake. Put it on there. And I have my grades from my 3rd year. I have credit card numbers, not going to show you that. My 2nd year grades, my measurements for my CV, and my 1st year grades. So the next app I have on my homepage is a phone. I don't use that. I don't call anybody. Some people do call people. I don't. I hate phone calls. The next app we have is Safari. Most people prefer Google Chrome, but I personally prefer Safari for my phone, and then Google Chrome for my computer. I don't know why. That's just how it is. Everyone needs to look things up. It's helpful. The weather app, always need to know the weather. I actually had the habit of leaving my house without ever checking the weather, and I would be pleasantly surprised when it's raining and I'm wearing summer clothing. Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Then I have my mail. I don't even think I'm logged into my mail. It's just aesthetically pleasing on my phone. If you couldn't tell, I have all of my apps in rainbow color order because I just find it really satisfying. I just want to make a little side note that any apps that are green, because I'm using a green screen, they look grey.
just roll with it.
Then I have Google Docs, which goes along with Google Drive. Obviously you can't open a document without also having Google Docs on your phone. And then contacts, people I need to contact. I don't make phone calls, but sometimes I message people. I really only message my parents, and that's very occasionally. And then the little widget at the bottom says, today all of my dreams will turn into things, which I think is cute and inspirational, and it goes with the general theme. So then at the bottom I have my Snapchat. Oh, it's gonna be really awkward. Ooh, look, see, take a photo. It's my Snapchat. Click on my little profile, go add me on Snapchat. I use Snapchat quite frequently. It's probably one of my most used apps. You can see my story. I also, as you can see, my private story is called I Complain a Lot, because half the time I'm on there complaining about things in life. And this is my Bitmoji. It's so cute. I actually kind of want to change the outfit. Okay, so then the next app is Spotify. Live for Spotify. Live for Spotify. Spotify is my favorite thing in the world. I love listening to music. It's amazing. I don't actually really have any playlists at the moment. I just listen to random songs. I look them up. As you can see, the last thing playing was white noise, because I listen to white noise when I'm going to sleep at night. I find it very helpful. Also because I go to sleep reasonably late because I'm live streaming every night, and then I get up late, which means people are moving around. The white noise actually just blocks out all of the other sounds. It's really useful. If you can't sleep, I'd highly suggest playing white noise in the background, see what happens. So the next one is Instagram. We love Instagram. This is my Instagram profile. I don't use Instagram that often. I am trying to. I have Instagram. I exist. I've posted multiple times. I just am very inconsistent. I've been trying to use my reels more often, so I have 4 reels on there right now. I posted one yesterday, which is normally just TikToks that I've gone and screen recorded and then reposted, because I feel like Instagram needs to see my TikToks, because no one on TikTok can see my TikToks. That's that story. I have a couple of highlights, which are just from my first, second, and third year of dancing, and then travel, which is all the travel that I've done in the past however long I've been on Instagram. The app that everybody is obsessed with, that everybody loves, that everybody spends way too much time on. TikTok. Here's my TikTok. As you can see, 500,000 followers, verified. Woo! I use TikTok daily. I go live on TikTok every single night. Every night. I've been live for the past 3 months. It's a fun time. So come join my live streams every night. Very much be appreciated. I love talking to people. Yeah, I post every day. I don't get many likes. My account's kind of dead, but go and give me a follow. So then scrolling on to the next page, which is a whole lot more aesthetically pleasing. This is the page that I decided to make pretty. So at the top I have a little widget, and it is of some pretty flowers. I think I just found that on Pinterest. Honestly, everything I find is on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. We live for Pinterest. I say that about a lot of apps. But Pinterest, if you don't have it, I don't know what you're doing with your life. So the apps we have on here are Netflix. Can't live without watching TV. I quite frequently watch TV on my phone while I'm doing other things. I'll have it in the little top corner because I like to multitask. I have Fonto, if you don't know what Fonto is. Basically, it's just making words. So hi, and then choose whatever font you want. It's very helpful for, say, putting text over videos. That's what I use it for. Next thing I have is BuzzFeed if I'm ever bored and I want to do some quizzes. Quizzes are always fun to do. They have so many fun ones. So you go on here, oh, it's telling me to subscribe. I don't want to subscribe to BuzzFeed, I just go there for the quizzes. As you can see, it comes up with a bunch of quizzes that you can do if you're bored. I haven't actually done any in a while. Then the obvious one, YouTube. We live for the YouTube. Can it go to my account? Can it please? This is my YouTube channel, as if you didn't already know that, because you're currently on my YouTube channel. The next little thing is on the side I have a little widget, which is actually Pinterest that is pinned as a widget. Didn't know you could do this till yesterday when I rearranged my entire phone. This is actually one that switches every hour, so it takes you into my Pinterest account. So instead of having the Pinterest app on my home screen, I actually just have that widget and it'll take me straight to Pinterest. I use Pinterest for literally everything, like everything. Makeup ideas, clothing ideas, wallpaper for my phone. And so this life vision board that I have here is actually that little widget, and it switches every hour. So all the photos in this board, they go onto my screen. There's actually not many because I made this board not long ago. And then, oh, this one's so cute. This is so cute. Okay. I have been doing this board for a solid like 6 or 7 years. These are all cute animal photos that I have ever come across. They're adorable. They're so cute. Look. They're just too cute. They're too cute. Next I have Messenger, which I actually use more than my messages on my phone. It's kind of the thing I use to contact everybody and everyone on if they don't have Snapchat. Then I have Visco, which I use to edit all my Instagram photos, all my photos in general. Sprocket, which is for my little mini like photo printer. So I have one of those printers, prints out my photos instantly. It's the app that I use to print them off. I actually, in the background, it's behind a bunch of stuff, but I have like a black cardboard bit of paper that I'm trying to stick photos on, but I don't have that many photos on this phone. I got this phone about 4 months ago and I did not upload all of my photos from my old phone to it because I just put them all onto my computer instead. I also had some trouble trying to get them on here, so I gave up. And I was like, you know what? Just do a whole fresh start. And I have Disney Plus. I am currently watching Grey's Anatomy. I'm addicted. I'm on season 7. I started maybe like 2 weeks ago. Such a good show. Why have I not watched it previously? The next page we have, you can see my full background, which is actually just some photos of daisy fabric. Saw it on Pinterest. Thought it was cute. I thought it was a simple background. I wanted to have a collage, but with all the widget stuff on a home screen, I felt like it was a little bit too much. So the first folder we have is games. I have Decor. I was obsessed with this for a few months. Basically, you redesign houses and rooms and stuff like that. It's really addictive. I don't suggest playing it because you will get sucked in and then you have to play every day and then you'll lose and then anyways, yeah, it's addictive. Then we have Block Puzzle. It's just one of those kind of like Tetris-y games where you just put all the blocks and you try to put them together, and then if you don't have any space you lose. Wordgrams. I don't play this. It's some sort of crossword game. Minecraft, I don't play. I just have it because I wanted to build the Tangled castle. Not castle, the tower from Tangled. I wanted to build that on Minecraft. So example A, I did that and that's all I use it for. Then we have Wordscapes. It's one of those little word games, you all know. Multi-Maze, I downloaded this yesterday. I don't actually know what it is. The ad just kept coming up and it was annoying, so I downloaded it. We'll find out later. The next folder I have is food/travel, important things in life. Deliver Easy, which is a delivery app. Then I have Snapper, which is my bus card to top up so that I can get the bus places. And then I have the bus app, which tells me how far away the bus is at a certain stop. It's very useful. I don't know what I'd do without that app. In fact, I wouldn't even know if a bus was cancelled or anything. Then we have How's Pizza. Pizza? I mean, come on. Then we have Uber Eats, obviously, and then Uber, because you never know when you're going to need to get a ride somewhere. And then the final folder on this page is shopping. So I have the main shopping apps that I use, which are Cotton On, Good for Basics, Mecca, makeup, also Live for makeup, Sephora, makeup. I spend way too much money on these apps. I, in the past like month, have gone from being not a Mecca member to a level 2 member. And on Sephora, I am a Sephora Black member. Then Princess Polly, which I have been starting to get a lot of clothes from because they have the cutest clothes. And they deliver in like 1 day from a different country. I thought that was insane. Then going on, obviously, is the app library. So the app library is not a new feature, but it is a feature that they brought in within the past couple of years. I actually love the app library. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use my home screen. It's just set up to be pretty and cute. Whenever I need to find an app, I come to the app library. There's some things that aren't on my home screen here. Extra apps that I have, Life 360, I don't actually use that. I don't have anyone I need to track. Facebook, please don't go find me. Would not appreciate that. And Twitter, which I also don't use, but like, I have it. Sometimes I hear about things and people are like, oh, this drama's going down on Twitter. And I'm like, well, I want to know what this is about. So that's why I have Twitter. Go give me a follow. Maybe I will start tweeting. Utilities, the basics. I don't think there's any additional apps. In this folder, I have Apple Music, which obviously I don't use because I use Spotify, but I still have the app on my phone. And then TVNZ, which I also don't use, but it's another sort of streaming app. Also Apple TV, which I don't use because I have Netflix and Disney Plus. What else could you need in life? Scrolling down, photos and videos, the additional apps I have in here are Lightroom, which I don't really use to edit photos, but I have 1 year subscription that I accidentally got. I'm actually nearly the whole year through. I'm like 11 months into it. So I figured if I'm paying for this for a whole year, I may as well have Lightroom on my phone. Then I also have Triller. I don't know how to use this app. It confuses me. I think people just get paid to promote it, and so that's why I have it on here. Then I have Video Star, which I occasionally used to edit videos on TikTok. I don't use it anymore, but I used to use it a lot. Then in shopping and food, some of the additional things that I have that aren't homepage worthy. I have Glassons. I actually hate Glassons. I don't like to shop there. I just am not a Glassons person. McDonald's. I live for McDonald's. I love McDonald's. I would eat McDonald's daily if I could. Then I have the Nike app. There's some shoes I'm looking at on there. I've been looking at them for a lot, solid like 3 months though, so I don't think I'm gonna buy them. I have the app, so I can occasionally be like, should I buy $200 shoes? Should I not? Then I have Noliming, which sometimes they have deals on technology. I don't ever buy stuff, but I like to look and be like, yeah, I could buy an Apple Watch, but I'm not going to. And these are all apps. Showpo, it's a clothing site. Never have shopped from there. I downloaded the app. Same with That's So Fetch. And then the Warehouse. The Warehouse. Everyone gets a bargain. Yeah, anyways, if you're not from New Zealand, you have no idea what I'm on about. I think that's it. There we go. So I actually just turned my phone off and I was like, oh my gosh, the entire time I've been recording and screen recording, the screen recording just got deleted. It didn't. It just took a couple minutes to actually go into my photos. Minor panic attack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of what's on my iPhone. If you did, make sure you subscribe, turn on my post notifications, follow all of my social media, which will be in the description box down below, and give this video a big thumbs up. And I'll see you next week. By the way, guys, I post every Friday at 8 AM New Zealand Standard Time. So come and join me every Friday. I make everything into a song. It's crazy.